Hey, hey, thank you for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins, helping you along this twin flame journey. If this is your first time watching the channel, thank you so much for being here. I know that you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're choosing to spend a little time with me, and I appreciate that. So if you find you like the content, please smash that like button as well as subscribe to the channel because it'll put your energy in these card decks. And next time you come see a video, it'll feel like a personal reading for you. Let's get right to it. Divine Masculine is saying, I want to catch a vibe with you. The songs that we're playing, one is a way throwback. I actually wasn't too familiar with it, but the artist is Mickey Howard, M-I-K, I believe that's how she spells her name. But the song is called Come Share My World, like my life. Come share my life. I think it was called Come Share My Life, but it was like, you got to listen to it. It's a beautiful song. There's a light. Anyway, that song played first, but it played a couple of times, and I was like, "That's interesting." So that's what made it catch my attention. And then right before I started to hit record, um, let's take our time, babe. Love lasts forever, over and over. TLC. We'll love together. What's the name of that song? Oh my gosh, what's the name of the song? Oh, I'm here. Take our time. Take our time. That's the name of the song. Take our time. Take our time. TLC. So that was on. Anyway, all of that to say, oh, and Meet Me on the Moon, Phyllis Hyman. But anyway, um, Divine Masculine is feeling kind of romantic. I feel like they climbed a mountain, climbed the highest mountain, scaled the mountain, or fought the rocky seas or something. But they I just heard dun, 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 the Rocky theme song. So I feel like they have some kind of victory that they need to tell you about. They're going to tell you about. Maybe you've seen it, especially if you live close to your divine masculine. You probably have seen um, um, victory, success. Uh, and if you don't live near your divine masculine, maybe you've heard about it through the grapevine that, somebody's luck is changing, or something is coming through and something is coming up for, everything's coming up roses is what I'm hearing. But I do feel like this divine masculine has in the past probably been very, very downtrodden, very burdened, probably, maybe even addictions, maybe even, toxic relationships. Um, you know, there could even be some, laziness, or just, it could, in the past, I'm just saying there was a lot going on with with this collective. And they're not, they don't wear it as a badge of honor, but I do feel like what they have learned, they have grown from. And I do feel like this divine masculine collective has been working day and night. They've been working very hard. They probably are workaholics. They probably drink a little, smoke a little, chip, 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 talk a lot, think a little more. That doesn't make any sense, but it came out. But anyway, I feel like they probably drink a little, smoke a little. They might even gamble. They might do something to. They do something to release. Okay, you do something to release. It could be, you could be dealing with a divine masculine. You would know this, that they have a very, let's just say, healthy sex drive. All right, they're very there, and when it comes to you, maybe if they were dealing with somebody else, they did not have that same passion. But I do feel that this divine masculine collective has been working hard and working on reputation, working on um, um, accountability, especially to their children, if they have children. Um, they've been working on consistency, uh, showing up on time if they work for other people, or help somebody else. Because I am getting a real strong philanthropic divine masculine, a very I'm gonna say plugged in to world news and current events or things like that. A very informed divine masculine is what I'll say. A very concerned, I'm going to even say concerned citizen. And I think this is something that you may already know, or you're seeing the evidence of divine feminine, but I feel like this divine masculine is really, really maturing and healing beautifully. Um, I do feel like this. Obviously, there's more. There's more. There's a little ways to go, but they are healed enough to know that you are who you are. They are who they are, and it feels very urgent. That's the best way I can describe it. If you've been dealing with somebody that has been procrastinating or delaying, or like I said earlier, like being lazy, just not motivated, unmotivated. I feel like they are motivated like never before. They're ready. Remember I told y'all I was hearing around here where I live, a lot of people with those cars that have those mufflers or whatever, that revving engine, that loud race car sound, and it just sounds like, I mean, I've never been to NASCAR, but I can imagine because I've seen it on television. But I that's what I hear. It feels like NASCAR where I live, and I don't know, and that's the car races, you guys. But that, I know it's symbolic of what is happening. Now I'm seeing the sacral chakra whirring because I can hear it. The sacral chakra, lots of passion, lots of creativity, lots of a desire for intimacy. That's another big one. Divine masculine may have been in the past, um, you know, emotionally unavailable, just kind of not real touchy feely in that way. You could tell again, divine feminine, you bring out a side of divine masculine that most people don't see about the divine masculine. That's because you're a counterpart. But I feel like maybe even with you, divine feminine, you felt like you had to handle your divine masculine very gingerly, or maybe they were like, yeah, don't do that, nothing, bad or rough with you, but just kind of like it was clear that it was like, and a lot of them, I feel like they did not caress or touch unless it led to intercourse, sexual intimacy. So that was another thing that they have come full circle, because now it doesn't matter now. In this space, in this feeling that's overcoming me, it's like they don't even need, they of course they desire you, but they don't have to have it. It doesn't have to end up, you know, in the throes of passion that way, just to be near you, because I really feel like this collective just wants to be close to you, divine feminine. They just want to be near you. They just want to smell you. They want to caress your face. They want to hold you. They want to tell you things that you do not know, or maybe you do know, but they want to, I heard, corroborate, or they want to confirm. They want to um, conclude some matters with you. Anyway, divine masculine is saying, I want you all to myself. And um, what I was seeing was a divine feminine very gently, let me just say this, 50 shades, okay, very, very, you know, nicely restrained by beautiful, material, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So by the hands and the feet, baby, y'all listen, y'all just do what you do. But and that's not everybody, of course, but that was a huge vision, and it lingered for a minute. So I had to say it. I wasn't going to ignore that. But if you're not into, little bondage, little love taps with the hairbrush, then your divine masculine would just love to just take you somewhere where there's no interruptions. Don't disturb this groove is what I'm hearing from the system. Don't disturb this groove. and it's me and you. The way you're feeling that I'm so into you. Just say that I'm understood. Oh, that's a great song. I need to hear that song. And I'm feeling song it. Don't disturb this groove. Oh, dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry. I gotta hear that one. Okay, so anyway, you better. Anyway, Divine Masculine's like, I just want to take you somewhere where we're not interrupted. Like, I don't know, no phones. I just heard no electricity. Okay, okay, we gonna get primitive up in here. You gonna get some primitive love, some caveman get down. Okay, what? Anyway, I just don't know what deck I want to use. Y'all see what I'm doing, right? Give me 4 cards from here, Spirit. I'm gonna do a little. Okay, well, even better. Ooh, they come in hand like they break. Look at all this. Look at all this. Turn that over. Boop, boop, boop. I love it. I'm using them. They came out so pretty. A new love. There's not a new person coming for you, so don't even try it. That's not the message. This is your divine masculine showing you a side of themselves that they've never shown you before. It's going to be like a new person, and they're going to stir your romantic feelings, but it's going to feel like they're brand new because they did have a transformation. They're still transforming, and so are you. But this your divine masculine wants you to know that when they take you somewhere, you're going to feel like you're just meeting them, not for the first time, but you're going to feel like you're seeing something about them you've never seen before, and it's going to feel like this is like a new person, not like a new love. But I love it, and they, of course, they're your soulmate. Very strong soulmate connection. They realize that. That's why they want to take you somewhere, and I think it's something they haven't really done. You're causing your divine masculine to act in ways they've never acted, and causing them to do things they've never done. You're causing them to tune into their heart. You're causing them to want. You see how they're embracing? You're causing them to want to touch and embrace. And that is exactly what I saw in my vision. Not those people, but I saw that embrace, that kind of, just all encompassing, nobody else, nothing even matters. Come through, D'Angelo and Lauren. How? Nothing even matters. Woo! At all. Anyway, you've been waiting. You've been waiting. Y'all been stalled out and maybe they've been procrastinating, but divine timing is here. And I told y'all those engines revving. You're dealing with somebody with the cloth. Reverend want to take you somewhere after church. Ooh, shy. Anyway, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. So I feel like those engines are revving. Divine masculine, knows they've been keeping you waiting, knows they're tired of waiting, and they want to be with you. All right. What were they doing? Why were you waiting? Because they were healing family issues, which everybody was doing. Everybody was making up with their parents and trying to get along with their siblings and making sure everybody's going to be able to cooperate and trying to rebuild some bridges, because some bridges did get burned in both your families, and some lessons were learned, based on inner childhood wounds, just kind of like who gets to stay and who gets to go, who has to go, or who needs to have access to the inner circle and who can't. You know what I mean? Those kinds of things were happening. You were healing family issues. And also, divine. I'm using this card as spirit. Spirit was literally trying to get you both to just let the situation unfold naturally. Divine feminine, when you talk to your divine masculine, you are going to be so surprised to hear them say, I couldn't wait to be with you either. They're gonna talk to you about the impatience that they kept, you know, blaming you for. You're so impatient. You're so, they're going to tell you, I could not wait either. But spirit had the last say and was saying, I'm going to teach you both a lesson about impatience and impulsivity and griping about the state of affairs and not, accepting a situation as it is so it can magically transform. So spirit said you had to learn to let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. And I think that's what you both did. That's what that ghosting and that going in and out was. It was that push and pull, that ebb and flow. And your divine masculine just wants you to know that this divine timing is here. This has been worth waiting for. The situation has unfolded naturally, and they just want to take you somewhere. They want to be with you. They want to take you to a place. I don't know if it's far away. Concern. What is the concern about? Of course it is. Like, I know who this is. The divine masculine. This looks to me like introspection, prayer almost. This man could even be praying. I know the card is concerned, but you know what I mean? Just had to pray about that thing, because I do feel like peace escaped this connection many times. It was a lot of times when there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of longing in this connection. And that's why it's like this urgency to just, let's just go somewhere. Let's just start. Let's just start. Let's just, ooh, shamondorata. Wealthy man's coming out. Could be concerned about money. Money was probably a concern, and that might have been what the delay was. But this is a wealthy man here, and this wealthy man is concerned, or very focused, or on being with you, taking you somewhere. You know what I mean? So you did, ooh, Shama, you dealing with somebody that is stable and solid. Could be a business owner. Definitely could be some sort of businessman or family man, like with status and or with a lot of responsibilities. Those uh, windows back there, maybe think of a banker. You could be dealing with an investment banker, someone in real estate, like a real estate mogul or real estate developer. Contractor also is coming to me. You could also be dealing with someone that is a an accountant or works with numbers, works in the as a tax services, especially now. You'd be dealing with somebody that is very good at starting businesses, writing grants. That could be even you. Just put the energy where it goes. But I'm just saying, yes, this person. There's a side of this divine masculine that you haven't seen yet, and they're wanting to show you that. What's up over here? Boop. Look at that. Distant horizons. Probably want to take you on a cruise, take you overseas, take you on a flight somewhere far, far away. For some of you, they want to go away as far as not as far as, but as much as 9 or 10 days. For others of you, like a week, just get away for a week. For some of you, it's going to be like 3 days, but it's going to be 3 days of magic. You know what I mean? And they may be trying to surprise you with this. All right. And I feel like because the false person here is about deceit, the false person here is also about, hiding something or wearing a mask. So we can take all those messages. But I know when I'm feeling stronger with these, holding these cards, especially seeing the divine masculine with his little mask on, I feel like this might be part of the surprise is the surprise, is what I'm going to say. I think you're going to be surprised for two things. They show up, and then the second thing you're going to be surprised about is that they're showing up to take you somewhere. They're going to be like, "Hey, oh, you're here. Okay, get dressed or get packed." You know what I mean? So I feel like they're hiding that from you. All right, to just surprise you, because this is like coming in with yeah, oh gosh, because they miss you so much. The imprisonment card is about obviously it's about imprisonment, being bound by something, but the card also represents missing someone. Okay, missing someone. And I do feel like there was some, because there's restrictions that come with this card. And I do feel like in the past there were restrictions, and that's why maybe they could not take you anywhere. But now, they're freed up. They're put another one on. Thank you. Now they're freed up. They're thinking about how. See, their minds is there's its mind is filled with you. They're thinking about how much they miss you, want to be with you. They want it. They're thinking about how they gonna sign you up. There's imprisonment. Y'all looking at it. You looking at it. They thinking about how they want to sign you up and just, two things. Lock you up, lock you down. I want you all to myself. That's what they say. Look at that imprisonment. Look at that. Look at the cards together. That's the message. I want you all to myself. if I gotta put you in a cage, that's not really gonna happen. But you know what I mean. It's like I want you all to myself. That's what he's thinking. Just me and you. Just I want you bound to me. You know what I mean? It's almost gothic and romantic, isn't it? I'm seeing Winona Ryder in that scene in Bram Stoker's Dracula, where she's like, "Take me away from all this stuff." When she drinks his blood or something. I'm like, what in the? But it was like romantic and eerie and gory and sexy and weird all at the same time. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I think you do. Anyway, look at your main male. Look, I told you, let go of control issues. Spirit was slowing this thing down. Divine masculine had the appearance of, probably not, doing what we would hope they would do, but spirit was stepping in here too on the divine masculine. Mm-hmm. Let go and control issues. You ain't gonna go nowhere. I told you, just like you, divine feminine, divine masculine was like, I want this to move forward. And again, I do feel like it had something to do with finances, or employment, because there's a not hiring sign. It had something to do with having to take care of, a family, having people depend on them, also maybe even children that just like would just they didn't want to hurt the children, or let the children like clung to them, clings to them, and it's like they follow them around like puppies in the house, and kind of. So it's just it was a lot. So the divine masculine was guided to let everything unfold naturally. um it wasn't time to break off or break things up or break things down. They had to wait for, like, not only divine timing but perfect timing. Yeah. One more card. Two more cards. How about that? Expectation. Yep. After so much time spent, after so much time lost. Thief card and expectation card coming out. It's time. The expectation is distant horizons. I want to take you on a trip. Give me the expectation card, please. One more, please. Ooh. And a solid foundation, solid relationship, solid life. This house card represents a relationship. They might even want to buy you a place to live, and just, wherever they're taking you, they might say, hey, you like it here? You like this area? And you might just go look for homes. Maybe some of you may be going house hunting. What is this? Something just, yeah. You may be going house hunting. Again, bad health card. It feels like, yeah, they definitely ended another connection to be with you, or it's on its last leg, and they're just coming to celebrate. I don't know, but as it's, this bad health card with the Lover's card, but also the bad health card represents sexual passion, because in the Kipper deck, this is the only card that has a bed in it. So they use this for the sex card. But I do feel like your sex, your intimacy is very healing for your divine masculine, and they just want to be where you are. They want to love on you. They want to be in your space. They want to be as close to you as they can possibly be without turning into you. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. You are what they're focused on, healing and mending and creating. And this relationship, it's a pleasure to serve. It's a pleasure to be a part of this. It's an honor to be chosen to have a love like this. And they know it. Give me a card. Give me a card. Give me a card. I could get lost in that. I could get lost in this energy. What's that card? Be supportive. I know that's right. That's why they want to take you somewhere. It says, make a genuine effort to show that you care. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. Card number 45, which is a 9. It's a beautiful card. I love this deck. Whispers of love, you guys. It says, be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Some extra support and care is all that is needed. Encourage someone and recognize the effort that they are making. Being supportive will help create harmony and peace. Just as the angels support us in all things, be willing to support the ones you love. It says, find something that interests your partner, whether they are passionate about a charitable cause, a sport, or a hobby. Take an interest in their endeavors. Make a point of showing up and helping out. It's easy to avoid taking part because you don't share an interest or pastime. Learn about why someone is so passionate about what they are doing. This type of support can really mean the world to someone and foster better communication and appreciation. And with time, this might be something you enjoy too. Now, what is interesting is um, being important, being encouraging to your partner, being supportive. I feel like divine feminine, you work hard. You play hard. You have been creating a lot. You have been doing a lot of healing. You've been meeting a lot of amazing people. You have been making great connections for your business and your life. You have been getting your children involved in different activities and having them expand their horizons. You have been being more bold and more centered and focused and more driven and creative. And so you've been doing a lot. You've been putting out a lot of energy in the earth and getting a lot of amazing energy back. Your divine masculine cannot help but feel that, and they want to take you somewhere to be supportive of you, to make a genuine effort to show that they care about you, they see you, and they also want to do something special for you because maybe you do something special for so many, or maybe you don't. In the past, you that doing something special for yourself has always been a, "Oh, I don't know, you've always preferred others, above yourself, perhaps. I don't know, but your divine masculine, or maybe you have just been so darn loyal and good to this divine masculine who is now coming up as the wealthy man. Hi, boo. But you maybe you have been there and have been very supportive and been very loving, been very patient, whatever, you name it, and they just want to show you their appreciation, because that's what it's about. This whole card is about showing the ones that you love how much you appreciate them, their presence, their value in your life, their input, their contribution. So I love this energy, and I hope y'all have a really, really good time. I know you will. Just relax, enjoy. You deserve all the happiness that your hands and heart can hold. Let's get one more card. I hope I don't regret doing this. I don't think I will. I love that. Balancing spirituality and practicality. That's what I said. You've been working hard, doing your thing, putting your contribution in the world, and now it's time for you to have some good old practical fun. You know what I mean? And also expect powerful change. We're dealing with a Pisces here, full moon and new moon. So yeah, there's a new beginning in your relationship, or yeah, another an ascension, a higher level of commitment coming to your relationship. So because your divine masculine sees you and wants to let you know that they appreciate you for everything you've done. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there, you guys. That's a yum message. Thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.